Good morning.
Morning.
I have a question for you. Who would like to have Alzheimer, dementia when you get old, or even early age, or even heart problems, bad mood? I don't. I really don't. So if there's something that I can do to prevent that, definitely I'm gonna do. And I think it's awesome. So today we are going to talk a little bit about chocolate, actually dark chocolate, because there are a lot of bad things on the market. And for example, white chocolate is not chocolate; it's just the cocoa butter. So there are no benefits in that. And the milk chocolate has the mix of the milk and sugar, which is not a good stuff for us. So we know that chocolate is made from the seed of the cocoa tree and is one of the best sources of antioxidants. We know that when certain types of oxygen molecules are allowed to float freely in our body, they can cause oxidative damage. So this is related to cancer and other types of disease. So the antioxidants, they neutralize the cellular damage. And chocolate is one of the best sources of antioxidants. When they use the ORAC, the ORAC, that stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity. So it's a measure of the antioxidant activity in foods. And chocolate, dark chocolate, is one of the best sources, even when compared to berries and compared to acai. So there's a sweet reason to eat dark chocolate, right? It is good for your health. So today there are a lot of benefits when you eat dark chocolate, but I'm just gonna talk a little bit about preventing heart disease, improve cognitive impairment, related to memory and decisions, and improve your mood. This is just a curiosity. So in 100 grams bar of dark chocolate with 70 or 85% of cocoa, so kind of those things, or there are a lot of organic chocolates that they are really good. We can find 100 grams of fiber, 67% of RDA, the related dietary, that we need for every day, for iron, 58% for magnesium, 89% for copper, manganese. So we really have a lot of good stuff when we eat dark chocolate. And if we talk about magnesium, every cell in the body contains this mineral and requires it to function. Magnesium helps aids the digestion, increase energy, so it's really good stuff. The first benefit that we are going to talk is preventing heart disease. So the flavonoids that we can find in chocolate, in dark chocolate, can stimulate the endothelium, the inner part of the arteries, and to produce nitric acid, which is a gas. And one of the functions of the nitric acid is to send signals to the arteries to relax. So then we can have lower the resistance for the blood flow, and then we have therefore reduce the blood pressure. So there are a lot of studies showing that the benefits of eating dark chocolate, but this one, the Monash University, this is in Australia. This is the first long-term showing health benefits with eating dark chocolate, lowering the blood pressure and cholesterol. They use like 10,000 patients, and that study was for 10 years. So this is the first study, the long-term study. Another study that is interesting in Italy with Dr. Lippi, they show that, eating dark chocolate, they use different groups. So one, they gave white chocolate, and the other one, dark chocolate, in healthy patients, not people with disease. And they were using ultrasound to see the circulation of the coronaries. And this study showed improvement, a really good, significantly improved the coronary circulation. So the second benefit that we are going to talk is the improved cognitive impairment. Loma Linda University has a study. They started years ago, and they showed this year too with Dr. Lee Burke. And what they say is, the researchers, they say that what happened is the body absorbs the cacao flavonoids. They penetrate and accumulate in the brain, in regions of the brain, with learning and memory, resulting in nerve altering and protective proteins that promote the nerve cell growth, increase the brain function, increase brain communication because of the increase of the blood flow that can promote formation of new blood vessels. And another antioxidant that we can find on the chocolates is the theobromine, which is a chemical that acts as a vasodilator, meaning that relaxes smooth muscles. So again, saying that increased blood flow and oxygenation to the brain. And the last benefit that we are going to talk is that eating dark chocolate can improve your mood. So this is a hard word to say, but it's phenylethylamine, the PEA, known as the love chemical. So it stimulates the central nervous system to release the body's natural opium-like, which is the endorphins. We know that this is really good for us. And also the serotonin that we know that is a neurotransmitter, and as known as the feel-good chemical. And serotonin is well known for its ability to combat stress, so giving us that really good feeling. And the last one, anandamide, is the bliss chemical. Is the same. It's not the same, but it is compared to. It binds to the same receptors when people that use cannabis, but it doesn't change. There's not a mind change when people that use cannabis. So really helping to improve your mood. So dark chocolate can easily replace a number of psychiatric drugs for mood. Plus, it produces the same chemistry in the brain that occurs when you fall in love. So again, small quantities. Of course, you're not going to eat 3 bars of chocolates because then you have all the fat. So it's small quantities. It has to be for you to have the benefits, it has to be dark chocolate. Then you have all the flavonoids, because there's some, they talk about milk that can alter the flavonoids, and also they call Dutch chocolate. That is a process that they do reduction, they alkalinize to modify the color of the chocolate and the taste. But they say that this process can reduce the antioxidants, even though they say, oh, there's so much that even though reduces, you can eat it, but just be careful in which one are you going to choose. So my conclusion is eating chocolate is a passion that goes beyond a love for the sweetness, and eating dark chocolate is a sweet reason to evoke a pleasurable response, and it is good for your health. Thank you.